Hey, at your leisure, Nick Chase here. Today I'm out in Davis County doing a hiking trail. Now, Davis County isn't necessarily known for its hiking trails, but it's got some fantastic hidden gems that I'm gonna show you today, just like this trail I'm on, which is Adams Canyon. Now, from the parking area, Adams Canyon just looks like switchbacks leading up to a scrubby ridge, but this is one of the most popular hiking spots in the entire county. And I'm gonna show you guys why. Check it out. Even though the beginning of the trail seems bland, the locals, they all know best, and they say to keep pushing through to enjoy.
Don't let the first 20 minutes of the hike dictate, make you think this is what the hike's gonna be, because you have these switchbacks, they feel hard, and if there's no scenery, and so if you decide in the first 10 minutes that you don't like the hike and you turn around and go back, you're missing everything.
Now that first portion can be a bit exhausting, but it's well worth the reward as you get 2 waterfalls on this hike for the price of 1. And after working up a sweat in that first half, it might be well worth it to dip your head in and cool off. Since we're hiking in the spring though, I'd recommend staying out. After getting past the first waterfall and finally dipping into the canyon, well, that's where this trail really starts to shine.
The river's nice, the trail is super kept up. For the most part, people respect it, and the trees, and it's a good place to get oxygen, I'd say.
If you do it, you can do it in the wintertime with trails, and it's like kind of a perfect combination where everything else is muffled because the snow kind of muffles everything else out. And then you have this nice river. But yeah, ditto to everything else, the trees, everything, the rocks. Perfect.
Adams Canyon features quite the variety of terrain as you make your way to the second waterfall. And with the typical spring weather in Utah, you can experience every season in one day on this hike. Also, be sure to bring the proper foot gear. Because this is a waterfall hike with a river running through the canyon, you're gonna have some moments at which your feet might get wet. And seeing as how it is still winter, there is still some snow on the ground, so I brought these handy little micro spikes to keep my feet good while I'm hiking. And just like that, we're set to counter the ice. The fact that you can hike this canyon any day of the year is just another reason why it's such an endearing location.
It's got a pretty good canopy, so I mean, you could be doing it out in 100 degrees and it's not super crazy. The winter allows you to do it, you can do it all year, so just make sure you got water, spikes in the winter, and just at least tennis shoes.
Located just off Highway 89 in Layton, it's the perfect hike to drop in quickly and spend a few hours if you've got the time.
It's a good, family-friendly hike. It doesn't take long. You could be round trip at a slow pace in, 2 hours. So it's got a good draw to get up to Davis County, but yeah, it can get pretty busy, especially on the weekends. So maybe come up during the weekday if you want to get a little piece coming up.
It just goes to show that no matter how unassuming any spot is in the state of Utah, there's always an opportunity to explore a part of it and find something special that was unknown to you before, whether it be a wonderful trail or a couple of gorgeous waterfalls. For At Your Leisure and this week's Where To, I'm Nick Chase.